Hey there, what's happening? This is Eric Duncanson, and I'm coming at you from my home office in beautiful Marietta, Georgia. First of all, I want to thank you for hopping on my YouTube video. My wife Victoria and I, we are known as the LAPTOP-PRENEURS, and our passion is to help you to make money online. That's from anywhere in the world, so long as you have a laptop and a Wi-Fi connection. So, by the way, if you like the information I'm providing in this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Become part of our awesome tribe. So I'm very excited to talk about the topic for today, building trust with your prospects. And it's real simple, real straightforward, but we're going to talk about 5 things that you need to focus on when it comes to building trust with your prospects so you can build a powerful, sustainable business. Now, first of all, when you're meeting with your prospects, you could be meeting via video chat or on a call or whatever. But when you have that meeting with your prospect, you got to give them an idea, number one, of what the process is, what they can expect. So you're going to let them know, hey, this call is going to last about 15 minutes or 20 minutes or a half an hour, whatever time, so they have that in their mind, so they're not thinking, how long is this going to take, right? And then just let them know, hey, I'm going to ask you a few questions to learn a little bit about you, what your needs are, and then we can talk about the whatever you're going to talk about. So number 2, you're going to ask questions, and then you're going to listen. You know, it's very important to ask open-ended questions that don't require a yes/no answer. Those open-ended questions are going to help you to uncover what that particular prospect's needs are. So that's very, very important to ask those open-ended questions. Now, the closed-ended questions, you're going to ask those when you're actually closing. Closed-ended questions. That's when you want to get a yes/no answer. You know, like, are you ready to get started? You know, yes or no. Boom. So, but when you're trying to uncover what the prospect's needs are, you ask open-ended questions. So, you know, tell me about what you're doing now to market, or what are you doing now? What type of business are you in? Those are open-ended questions, right? So you can get a dialogue going. You can get more information, right? Now, you want to use tie downs. Tie downs are basically ways that you can get the prospect to be agreeable, because you want to guide them. See, people are basically looking to be led, and you want to increase that know, like, and trust factor. And so one of the ways to do that is when you show that you're really listening to them, you show that you really care, that you empathize with the situation, with the problems that keep them up at night. And so when you're explaining something, you want to get that feedback. So you'll ask questions like, see what I mean? Or does that make sense to you? Or is that something you could do? Those are tie downs, right? It's getting their participation. It's getting them to say yes, because the more people say yes, the more likely they are to move forward. Again, you're moving the needle forward. You know, it's just like in a football game, you're trying to get that first down. You're trying to get that yardage. And so that's what you're doing with the tie downs. You're getting them to be agreeable, and it's a psychological thing. It's a very powerful psychological impact. Thirdly, fourth actually, you want to always edify your prospect. You know, if they ask a question, you let them know that's a real interesting question. You know, let them know that you're listening. Let them know that you're invested in their point of view, in their perspective, that you really care what they have to say. Things you can say is when they're asking a particular question, you can say something like, well, I want to acknowledge you for recognizing that. You know, it's like you're edifying them. You're saying, oh, okay, you're pretty smart here. It's creating a connection. It's creating a bond between you and the prospect. Now, you don't want to, number 5, you don't want to be addicted to the outcome, because maybe the person is actually not a good fit for your business, or maybe there's someone that is maybe not a good fit for your product even, because you know you want to minimize the number of returns or requests for refunds. So you need to, you know, just kind of go with the flow and be very observant. You want to listen at least 5 times more than you speak. Your listening ability is going to be very, very important. So with your questions, with your open-ended questions, you're actually guiding them along a path. You're encouraging them by doing the tie downs and letting them know that you're actually listening to what they're saying. You're edifying them by when they ask a question, you say that's a great question, and really mean it, because if they're asking a question, it is something that is giving you information about them. Maybe it's an objection, maybe they're bringing up an objection, and they're, depending, they ask you about a particular feature and as an objection, or they ask something about your business, well, as an objection, and you can say that's a really interesting question, but then you can ask them a question. First you answer that, and then you ask them a question. Why is that important to you? Have you ever experienced that type of situation in the past? Maybe that is something that is a key factor in them making an evaluation, so maybe you can uncover that. So hopefully you found this information helpful. If that is the case, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Become part of our awesome tribe. One more thing I wanted to mention, my wife and I, we literally struggled in online marketing till we found a system that does 95% of the heavy lifting for you, and they show you how to do the remaining 5% with excellent coaching, mentorship, and outstanding community, and just the right level of customer support to help you to move that needle forward so you can progress your business. If you'd like some additional information about that, go down into the description and look for the link, or look for the title that says our #1 way to make money online. Click the link, and that's going to take you to a free 7-day trial, so you can literally test drive it, right? What have you got to lose? And test it out and see if it's the best system for you. And so with that, this is Eric Duncanson saying, hope you're having a great day. If not, let's definitely make it a great one.